BagFuel, baby.
Ooh, BagFuel, live in full effect. ESSO.
He said live in full effect. That's a new one. Go saying that full effect. It's old school
shit. You got my man Alphamel. I said that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Oh
Alphamel,
shit, I caught
man.
it on the first bingo. How you feeling,
Alpha, I mean, yeah, I'm chilling, bro. Glad to be here.
Where you from, man?
Boogie down, man.
Bronx. That's why the 174.
Yeah, that's just for the gram. That shit, it's been there for a minute. Alphamel, I don't know, for some reason it's not available, so I just threw the block on it. You know what I mean?
Somebody
we all
probably
do
hating.
it. We all do it. Yeah, somebody probably got that shit, not doing nothing with their life, but you know.
You never know. Niggas be snatching gram names, holding it.
They snatched my name.
What?
Big time.
You had to put like an underscore or some shit.
Nah, I didn't do that. That's why I had to do it the way I did it, because motherfucker snatched my name early. A girl, like, that don't even do nothing. She got no posts. I hit the gram trying to get my name and all of that. They're not rocking with me like that. They done slowed my page down, won't give me my name. It's a lot going on with the gram right now.
You can't hit them up on some you know, when you like copyright your name and get it on.
Man, you got to know somebody up in there, man. Some people got the plug. I actually heard PQ Chanel got the plug, so I'm gonna reach out to PQ Chanel.
We need to talk to her.
I need to get that name.
Take them numbers off my shit, make it look more legit.
What you mean take
take the 174 of my shit? I mean, shout out
Peter
to my
Guns
boys
got
though.
174.
He probably do, cause he on the other side. I'm on the west side. He on he like by Hoe Ave and all of that. So by Bronx River Projects and shit, he got it on there too.
Hoe Ave, yo.
Hoe Ave.
Nah, this is a strip where they got all those crazy names. Hoe Ave.
Yeah, Longfellow Pose.
Yeah.
Shout out to them over there though, man.
Shout out to the Boogie Down Bronx.
Sir, whole X, man.
What's it been like? You know, they always say Bronx is the birthplace of hip hop, 50th anniversary.
You see the hat, man. Shout out to 22. Another spot in the Bronx that they got these dope hats. They got everybody wearing them. I'm from the Bronx, but I'm from the block that it happened at. You know what I mean? Like it happened on Cedric Ave. I'm from Cedric Projects, which is like up the hill.
Up the hill.
Yeah, so I grew up around it, so it's normal to me, even jumping in this industry. You know what I mean? I feel like I fit right in. Pause, you know what I mean? Like I'm here.
Why do so many people have rap dreams nowadays?
Nah, it's not a rap, like I wouldn't call it a rap dream. I rapped all my life, first of all, right? But I kind of like slipped into the industry. Like I had to give somebody a ride. It turned out we was just chilling all night. He had an interview the next day. Heard I rapped, I let him hear me type shit. And next thing you know, I met my manager and she told me to take it serious and now I'm here, that ass. What I wanted though, you know what I mean? I'm not here saying, I'm not one of those dudes that be like, I don't respect rap. I respect everything about rap. Like hip hop is like my culture, you know what I mean? Before anything. But I never thought I'll be here rapping, you know, on the radio 105, all of that. I never thought this would happen, but it's here. I mean, I got crazy for a year and I'm here. I'm here with y'all now. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's what's up, man. What's been the most annoying part of this, you know, grind?
I gotta say the fake shit, and I know y'all know about it. Like, funny business, bro. Like you know, people half-assing their shit. You know what I mean? Like,
give some examples, not names, but like.
Yeah. I'll give you an example. You know, people come up to you with certain opportunities. You do the business with them. You meet your requirements, and they don't meet theirs. And you know, I don't really like bitching too much. So I'll be telling my manager who be ready to rip people's heads off, like, yo, just let it be. Like, let's just keep going. You know what I mean? Let them do what they did, and we keep going.
So as a former manager for A-list people, is that how you would go about it, or?
I mean, that's how I probably would go about it now. I didn't go about it like that when I was younger. When I was younger, I was way more radical. You know what I'm saying? But my radical nature and in your face nature is what had people basically try to blackball me. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to deal with that. It's like if they
like how you spoke about with Dame and Puff.
That's exactly why she don't really want to do it either, because you know we still young. Even though my shit polished, know what I mean? Like you hear my songs, you could tell my shit polished, but we new to the industry, so we don't want to like come at people and they blackballs. You know, so a lot of shit we gotta let slide.
They undercut you. Listen, if they could do it to Dame Dash, who is one of the
Exactly,
most
bro.
powerful people
He on the
out.
hat. He on
You
the
know what I'm
hat.
saying?
Yeah.
If they could do it to Dame Dash, and I'm not saying that they blackballed him, whatever they did after the split with him and Jay-Z, it's obvious that people turn their back on him crazy.
It can happen. It's real
If they
life. It can
could do
happen.
it to him, and I'm telling people, I know for a fact that they did it to me. The only person that held on to me was DJ Clue. If it wasn't for Clue, I would not be here right now. You wouldn't have met me because that was during the time when they were trying to shut me down. Was when I met you, but Clue had me with him like, yo, you gonna do management responsibility, you gonna do this, you gonna do that, so you gonna be good. So like you really gotta be careful with what you're saying and what you're doing with certain people. Because Cardi B just was on here, and I know it's probably a clip that's been going around for a while, but she was like, she liked dealing with niggas in the street better. Because you could get you could get your lick back. You know what I'm saying?
That too, yo.
That's
that
what
sound
she
like some
said.
shit
Yo,
Cardi is
Alphamel,
saying.
she said.
That shit spoke to your
Yo,
heart.
that shit, yo, she from the block. We from the same hood.
I
Like,
just
feel
saw
it.
this shit this morning. She's like, cause with the streets, you can get your lick back for real.
Get your lick
but with
back.
this music business,
You gotta let it
she
be.
said from men, women, whoever the business people is, you just gotta take it and you gotta find a way to deal with it. She said that's what makes the music business worse to her.
I think Cardi B is one of them people. If she kept speaking her mind on this business, it'd be an interesting documentary.
But she's speaking her mind. She's not speaking.
I think it's in dosage, in my
But
perspective.
what she's not doing is speaking on people's names, and she's not speaking
People that
on.
indirect-
She's not speaking on a direct situation. You know what I'm saying? And she's not talking about the business, the back end business with paperwork. She's not doing that. She's telling you from the state of mind of an artiste that has come up that nobody really thought was.
And it's
was
probably
really gonna
because she
come up.
know, like you just said, about what happened to Dame Dash. She knows, so she knows she can't say too much. She could say enough, but not too much.
There's many
You know what I
Dame
mean?
Dashes out there. We just
Yeah.
using Dame.
Yeah,
because
he's an example.
That's a recognizable
He's the biggest
name
example.
for the people.
And one of the things you said, these guys are one-on-ones that we're mentioning. You know how we would be like, how Nas had his run and Jay-Z and Drake? Dame Dash is one of those executives that broke through. So when we say his name, he made a mark, just like Puff, you know, Russell, Master
still
P,
ring bells. His name still
Baby,
ring bells,
yeah.
word.
You know what I'm saying? Alphamel.
Yeah, man.
Is that what does that mean? Is that for like alpha
like,
male? Like
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
It's
that?
like, you know, it sounds like alpha male. Like growing up, I used to call myself mailman because it sounded like mailman, you know. But
Like we use a Karl Malone fan or some shit?
well, nah, shout out to him. Of course, man. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like,
Or a supporter, you know what I mean?
but yeah. So one day, you know, I'm a rapper. So I had, you know, a couple names, but Alphamel kind of fit right in.
When you say you're a rapper, explain what that means, because
Pure with it, man. Like, you know, when you hear the word pure and you from the hood, like, you know, it's like, it's uncut. Like, I'm giving you, I'm not talking about spinning the block. I'm talking about what happens to the people around you that when you spin the block sometimes. Like, I'm talking about shit that I grew up when I did prison time. Like, I don't got, my pops ain't around. Like, I got people in my family murdered. Like, we, you know, a regular hood dude, but I feel like I'm bringing it in a positive light. I'm bringing that old school feel, that 90s. To today, man. I'm saying, man, you just gotta hear my shit, bro.
Can I ask you a question? Why is everybody trying to bring back the 90s feel?
Yeah. You know what? I'm glad you said that. Because it's the best way to put it, because that's how people understand it. But I don't care if 1 million people said it, none of them me. So you gotta hear my shit, and then you'll understand what I mean, you know what I mean?
the people that's been saying they want to bring back the 90s, you don't feel like they was authentic when they said that?
I feel like, I feel like what he said, like bring back the 90s, it's like, you know, it's so cliche, we all saying it, you know what I mean? But it's like the best way to put it, because I see a lot of us trying to do it. And I see a lot of people that they crazy with it, man. Like, shout out to Dave East for one. He give me that 90s feel, you know what I mean? He fire with it. I'm just doing what he doing, but in my way. And I want, you know, if y'all tuned in, y'all will understand. This conversation will probably be very different, you know what I mean?
No, it's not. No, I'm saying that so you can express it to the people.
Yeah.
2, I'm from the 90s feel, right?
Facts.
But
Best ever, man.
But for me, I just want to move on to just music again, good music. I think that that's what people are trying to say. The 90s feel is like, no, like, I don't want I need 2024 to be a year of good music.
All right, so it would be better to say I'm bringing good music
Yeah,
back.
yeah, because 90s for me,
It's
to be
90s.
honest,
It's where it's at.
it dates you.
Yeah.
You're dated in there.
Alright.
So if you tell me the truth, it's only one new group to me, and y'all correct me if
Zelda.
I'm wrong. The
Come on,
Griselda
bro.
is the only
Come
group
on, I'm here.
for me that could say that they're surviving with the 90s feel, but they got a whole twist on it. Like Conway is a whole twist to the 90s feel just by himself. How he rocks with the fashion, how he carries himself.
Benny with it, yeah. I see that.
West Side
they
Gun,
got,
Rick.
they,
I'll be working
they
with
give
them
you
real
that
soon,
rapping
man.
shit, yeah. But
Yeah.
but when you see them, when you meet them, when you see them on the social media, they're still current. It's weird because they're not current with the tight jeans doing all the stupid shit,
Yeah.
but they're still current. I think it's because of how they market themselves. And I was getting to that marketing. People wait. You used to wait till they got to a label or a PR person or a manager to try to figure out how to fucking market themselves. Now you got to do it on your own.
Yeah.
Do you have
for
any
sure.
marketing plans? And if
Yeah,
so,
yeah, for sure, man.
how do you market yourself?
Right now, with the help of my manager, Lana Love, she showed me, for one, from the beginning, let me just tell you this, like she said, we're gonna market, we're not gonna market on the low level, we're gonna market on the high level because, the sounds we bringing is on a high level. So we don't got time to go to these performances every week with 1,000 people doing performances now. We gotta be over here. And that's why we talk to people like Smitty, you know what I mean? Because talk is cheap, you know what I mean? He know where to go, he know how to market you the right way. So she know him. They spoke, and we on 105 already. We here. Know what I mean? We was on Static, Selector Show. So I feel like touch base with a few of the influencers on Instagram, like Tonyo Skits, Ken Stars. Like they y'all probably followed them. You know what I mean? So
I'm aware.
So if I get my music on their platforms for them to play, do their little jokes, the people that I want to hear my shit, they're gonna be like, oh shit, that shit fire. Let me download that song. You know what I mean? So that's one way I'm doing it, and doing as much podcasts as I can to let them hear it. Every time I'm on the radio, it give me a crazy response. So I'm trying to be as much radio play as I can. Shit like that. That's for now. Know what I mean?
Aside from the radio, what else gives you a good response when people are hearing your music? Or have you put yourself in a place to get that response?
Yeah, man. For one, I could tell you about last week. I was on. It's a radio play show, but it was like a podcast. Static Selector, like he said he wanted to hear some bars. You know how he is, like
Yeah.
He be mad serious with it. I dropped some bars on him, and my boy was like, "Yo, it's true what the government said. Like the aliens are real." You know what I mean? Like where you been at? So and that's like I made it already, cause these are people I looked up to all my life. So for him to be like, "Yo, you fire with it," you know what I mean? Or people with credentials that be around the heavy hitters, the A-listers, telling me, "Yo, you fire, you next up." You know what I mean? I take pride in that. And it just keep me going, I mean? So that's one way, just impressing people wherever I go with the bars, make sure they feel it. I ain't just putting words together, man. I'm putting a movie in your head. You know what I mean?
Have you been on any freestyle platforms yet?
Well, yeah, the Static Selector freestyle platform.
I should say besides that one. Did you do the From the Block yet?
Well, I want to, but I feel like it's a million people doing it, so like I'm a do that, and then it's gonna get flooded in the rest of them. Shout out to them, they're fire. Like in the beginning, I was with it.
But that's no different than doing a static. But that's no different than doing a Static Selector freestyle. There's been a million niggas.
Well, it just
sway.
The show just opened back up though. I'm not being picky, know what I mean? But things like that, like it's true. We said the algorithm.
But check, if they are all on there and they all getting hits, you gonna fall in line, you get hit, and your fans, people who fuck with you,
They gonna find you.
they're gonna stay on you.
And it's content for yourself.
So,
it's
yeah.
not about just what they're posting. You need to post shit for your fans and the people following you so they could track your movement. Nobody knew is in a position to pick and choose whatever one. You need to do every fucking platform
Because think
that
about
you
this.
can get.
Jim Jones went
I
and
feel
did
you.
it to respond to Pusha
Nah, yeah,
T.
yeah,
He could have, and he
Drake
remember
went
that
to
one, too.
On the Radar.
Yeah, he was
Drake
on the
went
radar.
to
yeah.
On the
You know what I'm
Radar.
saying? Cassidy did our eight bar clips. You know what I'm saying? So these are ways when Cassidy did our shit, we did 700,000 hits.
Nah, yeah, them 8
You know what I'm
bars
saying?
fire.
We got
Yeah, I was ready for that
unsigned-
today too.
We
I
got
thought that was-
unsigned niggas that's doing 100,000 hits. You got Ruben Vincent that signed the Rock Nation that ran us down and did it and was been one of our biggest fucking hits so far. One of his biggest platforms for him to be on, and it only took him 30 seconds to film it. So I mean, my philosophy is this. When people talk to me, they tell me market myself as a in between a rapper and a YouTuber, right? Yeah. So I take things from different shit that rappers do. And the one thing I know from being a manager is if you got a new artist, you want to have that motherfucker everywhere.
Right.
Once that motherfucker is in the building and the motherfucker says, I don't know if I want to do From the Block. Everybody, when you walk out, motherfuckers like, I don't know if he's gonna work.
Nah, I respect it. Like I'm
just telling you the inside.
Nah, that's a fact. I respect it, but I'm not like that though. I'm doing everything. It's just I felt like I was just gonna be flooded in the, like.
No, what you
That's
need
how I felt.
Nah.
Not that I'm not willing to work.
That's how kids is taking the music today. So if you want new fans, you want people that's listening to music today, you gotta go where they at.
That's where they at.
The only time a dude gets flooded is when they don't perform. So what I would say is look
Your
at
shit
all
gonna stand out. Yeah.
look at all the people that's been on there and see which ones work, and then say, hey, do I need to shoot in a particular neighborhood? Do I have to have particular people? What records do I need a Space Ghost to write a treatment for me on how I'm gonna be around?
Yeah.
Now, if visually looks different, then you're gonna, like you said, you got the bars.
Yeah.
You pick the right bars, off you go.
Maybe
And then
I'll
you just market it.
Maybe I'll jump on a
yeah,
ladder and do it from a basketball rim
Yeah.
on top of a rim. You know what I'm saying?
Not
I could be
like
doing
supporting
anybody.
shit.
Yeah, man. That's
I
great
can do
advice,
anybody.
bro.
I can
That's
hang
awesome
from the fucking
advice.
rim and kick my rod. But
That's
people,
awesome
you know what I'm
advice,
saying?
man.
But it's all about how
Or
you
here's
use.
one you could do.
bro. Word.
Everyone does it outside. Do it inside the bodega. Yeah.
Like just be different.
Yeah.
The thing is when BET Hip Hop Awards come around and everybody wants to get on that freestyle that they do.
I'm not gonna say no to shit like that, right? Yeah,
No,
you're right, bro. That's a fact. You're right.
Yeah.
That's a fact. right.
These young niggas is hotter than BET is. And that's just what it is.
Looking at back then, the Slaughterhouse freestyle, this like that's what they was looking for back then. Now they going to that.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, do it on the Bronx River, somewhere where niggas gonna be like, yo, this shit look ill.
Nah, that's great advice, man. Word.
And I know, I'm gonna say this on camera,
What's
and I
up,
know that you're from the 90s mind state, from one single thing that you talked about like I talk, and these young people don't talk about. Radio. None of these motherfuckers give a fuck about radio. None of them. I'm the only person I think that even cares and thinks radio is relevant.
Essential, right?
But what I've learned from doing marketing and promo with the labels is you need a healthy balance of both, right? What I recommend to people is I go to radio last. I say do all the From the Blocks, On the Radars, Queens Rap Radars, a couple more block work.
8-bar clips.
8-bar clips. Do all of those. Do all the podcast joints. Then put your record up for streaming. Tell everybody my shit's gonna be up on this date. Put my record up for streaming. Then I would go to Sirius satellite route because they're around the world. Right?
That's fast.
Then I would go to my local.
To me, that's the best route for an up-and-coming artist rather than doing a bajillion showcases.
I did Still Got the Juice.
But that's Fresh's
yeah.
joint, right?
Yeah, that's one of
do
those
that.
platforms. Yeah, I did that one.
yeah,
I did that
I
one.
fuck with
man.
them.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm down
Throw
with
him
it,
on
man.
there.
Yeah.
I'd rather an artist do those than just do all those
I hate them
open
talent
mics,
Yeah.
showcases. That's been
That's the showcases, man. I try to stay away from those. They be fire, but I try to stay away
the
from
only
that,
showcase I ever seen that really was cooking was the joint that Hove came to one time. Faces in the Crowd.
Bro, that's a
about-
decade ago.
That's it.
That Hove came through.
That's a
If Hove
decade.
came through, that probably was like a decade
That's
ago.
Shalon's joint. That's
Yeah,
over
that's
a
it.
decade.
But that shit carried over to, because everybody was like, one day Hove's gonna come to my shit. And I wasn't like
crazy.
creative. So I was like, how the fuck you think he gonna come to your shit?
But all the people out there, showcases are so overrated. The people that are putting the showcases are making more money
They chopping it up,
than
yeah.
y'all,
They chopping
and they're
it down.
using y'all to bring the crowd, and there's really nobody there to give you a record deal. You're really not gonna gain the fans that you think that you're gonna gain. You go do those showcases if you wanna work on your
I was about to
craft
say that. If
and
you
your
want to
stage
develop
presence.
yourself as an artist,
but
they're
Don't
great.
go
Yeah.
there thinking you're gonna get a
Yeah,
deal.
yeah,
The only place I've ever
yeah.
seen that
Don't do
shit
that.
work, and I know y'all two had a bad experience, Esso and Ghost. I will say there'll be executives at the what's the shit, man? South by Southwest. I will say that. I know y'all didn't have a good experience, but I've seen people come and be there. That's it.
That's the pass, because this South by South, that's the pass. He's the mayor of South by
Nah,
Southwest.
nah, we done
and
with that.
that's the pass, because
I'm
South
just-
by Southwest 2023 was ass.
It was ass, but there was still people in that crowd. How we spoke about with the other dude, they just don't know. They'll be like, they'll look and see a Smitty there and be like, all right, he's just a nigga at the bar drinking. They see a dude like Esso there, they might not know that place, but all the other shits, no. No, no, and no. And I'm not doing South by Southwest.
That shit was trash.
Nah, I
I'm
done
done
been
with
to
it.
showcases that the dude that they got on the
On the flyer,
coming in, be on the phone the whole day, not even like listening to the music. He in the bathroom, like he just got his check, and everybody rapping their heart out for the pound. And
does he talk?
I mean, but you can still, I'm gonna keep it real. People get mad at me for being on my phone when they playing music.
but if it don't pull you up,
I'm still, that's how I know if it's hot.
yeah.
People,
Your head don't come up.
I'm gonna say this. People piss me off with this. Like, they act like that you gotta listen to their music the way that they want you to. I don't get that shit. I don't listen to music the way you want me to, nigga.
How you listen to music? Then?
It all
It's a-
depends.
yeah.
It's a process. One, I gotta be smoking. So when niggas give me they fucking
You
shit,
gotta have a blunt.
I need to be smoking. If you really want me to hear your music on some real shit, at the studio is the best place.
Yeah, speakers
All right?
banging. Yeah,
Incentive. Ain't nothing
Yeah.
in this life for free. You want me to come to your
On the
studio?
whip.
You either give me some money, you buy me some dinner, you have some champagne there, I'll come to your studio. Let's listen to your music. But that day and age of sending me songs and attachments, I get 1,000 of those. I share an email with Clue. It's 1,500 emails of songs in there a day. Y'all cannot think we're going through these songs.
But when you do listen to it, how many?
I don't.
At all? You don't listen
No,
to at all?
No.
Here's the problem,
No.
right? An artist. An artist.
We in trouble, man.
No.
We in trouble.
Because artists is unrealistic with how they want a person of value to listen to their music.
Yeah.
Because now you can't just listen to it one time. Because they're gonna go through all the questions. What did you think? Did you hear that first verse on the third part
Did you
of
really
this?
listen?
Did you do this? Okay, I got 6 more songs. Bring it back. What did you? You just asked a very important person to do an A&R job for free.
That's what you asked.
And then on top of that, you'll send like 15 songs.
That's an album. That shit like an hour and a half right there.
So now to critique your song, how many times you think I need to listen to it?
I think you're gonna listen to it and you're not even gonna finish. You're gonna want to bring it back.
No, don't do
before
that.
it ends.
How many
Alright.
times to get a proper critique?
Oh, you going one time? You gotta hear it.
no.
No,
Hell
no.
no.
If you talking about me, if you
No,
talking about me,
no,
like,
no.
If I hear your song, right? Even
yeah,
if I
ask-
think,
what's the
even
question?
if I
Like,
think
I'ma
it's
show you
hot,
why.
even if
Listen
I
to
think
what
the
we said.
record is hot, right? I gotta listen to that record like 10, 15.
Minimum.
to really know if it's
no.
hot.
Yeah.
You ain't so. All right, so I remember when Jay-Z came out with the shit with Pharrell. What's the song?
Chains
Give me
Clothes?
that funk, that sweet, that. I heard that shit one time and knew I was gonna listen to it a million times. That's what I mean.
But
like,
but what you're hearing is a complete finished product. That song wasn't even on the album. They recorded it last.
raise my hand?
Go for it, Esky. You
I
might have
hate when
lived it.
niggas bring up Jay-Z.
Bro,
We're talking about the best of the best.
Nah, I'm talking about music. How many times you gotta hear the music?
We're talking about the best of the. This is what
So
y'all talking
basically,
about.
he has your attention
Yo,
already.
no, wait, hold on.
So your question is
He
somebody
been-
you
hold on,
never heard.
Hold on.
One at a time.
Yo, he's had my attention.
Exactly, that's
And
what
we're
I'm saying.
talking about the
Somebody
best.
you never heard.
We're talking about the best of the best. If anybody gives Jay-Z, Jay-Z got a new record,
You're gonna hear it,
I'm
yeah.
gonna listen to this
Yeah.
shit
All right, I
like
feel you.
this. If another nigga's giving me a new record, you don't listen with that intent. He doesn't have a track record. You don't know what you getting. The beat might be trash, because rappers think that the lyrics is everything. The beat be trash. So once the beat is
I'ma
trash,
give you
I'm
another
not
example.
listening.
No, I'm gonna
I'ma
give you an example. Go for it, Alpha.
J. Cole, I was a fan of J. Cole since Friday Night Lights. Like, bro, when
Right,
I
J.
heard,
I
yo,
was
when
with
I
J.
heard
Cole.
him,
You talking about a
I
guy-
was with J. Cole.
when I heard him,
Nobody
one
was
song.
vibing with Cole.
Yes.
What? I was
Nobody
down
was
south,
vibing
yo,
with
bro. I was driving
He's
down
with-
south bumping J. Cole,
Listen,
and I got niggas to vouch for me, bro.
listen.
Bro.
And this is way back
Smith,
before
Smith ain't
anybody
tell
knew
you
about
he
this
was
dude.
with J. Cole.
Bro,
for
no,
real.
I was
with
listening
Cole.
to it, though. I was hearing it.
Nobody gave a fuck.
I gave a yo,
Bro.
I gave a fuck from the jump, bro.
Yo, bro,
that's
but
my
you're
word.
you're the
me
minority.
and Lenny, yes.
Alright, but I was there.
I was at Rock Nation.
You was making the music
brunch.
that's not even fair. You didn't making the
Nigga,
music with him, bro.
I wasn't making the
I was
music
a
with him.
fan.
I had an artist with him. I was at Rock Nation 1 brunch, okay? The only motherfuckers that was feeling
Damn,
J.
you got
Cole.
invited to a brunch?
The only one, I was at Rock Nation. The
Chico
the
Records.
only one that was rocking with J. Cole, J. Cole's #1 fan, swear to God, was Lenny S. And after Lenny S, it was me. And his manager, Ebe. Ebe is still with him, all right? Mike Rooney believed in him, right? But I'm talking about to the public. He had a rough go with the
It was
public.
like
yeah, because they don't want to hear that
But
type of shit. He made them hit. He
We
made
were
them
like,
listen.
this motherfucker is spitting.
Yeah,
He nice.
bro.
Like, this
Yo,
motherfucker
bro,
got
he's my
records.
favorite rapper, bro.
But you know why that is? I make the
go
point.
for it.
Because niggas need time to keep hearing them.
Yep.
He didn't have a track record yet. Nobody knew
Alpha,
what his vibe
let me show you
was.
something. We sat down with Arsonist, right? Yeah. Diplomatic Immunity. Listening to gangster music with Jewels. That's his biggest song.
Yeah,
He
fire.
said he was going to delete that song.
No, the track, not the song.
The track, pardon me. And it wasn't until his cousin came and said, this is the hottest
This
shit.
is
Diplomatic Immunity was the record.
fire,
It was
yeah.
Diplomatic Immunity.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you also gotta, when Puffy said the same thing to both he and I years ago, you gotta listen to a song on a CD player. Then you gotta listen to it in the
Damn.
car. You gotta listen to it in a
Different
nightclub.
wavelengths?
Yeah, because that's how he knew if he had a hit record. If it didn't boom on a boombox, it wasn't gonna boom anywhere else. He had a bullshit boombox he would take down from the engineer and play it in the car. And he's like, this ain't it. If Puffy's
They don't
doing
feel
that,
good everywhere, it ain't
and he's
that. That's
listening to
crazy.
it, he driving with the
never
windows
heard of it,
down.
yeah.
Him,
That's crazy.
Esso will tell you.
Music is
Yeah.
music for not just the creator, it's for the purpose for the person that's purchasing it, for the person that's gonna believe in it, that's gonna help develop it. It's a total vibe.
Feeling.
For some reason, this is why I be on rappers and producers. They're stuck in their vibe. You're making the music for the world, right? So if I'm the
Fact.
world,
for the world.
and I'm listening to it, I'm telling the rapper like, listen, like yourself, bro. When I'm listening to music, when I really hear a record, you know when I really hear a record, swear to God, I'm drunk in the strip club and it's lit.
But you don't think when you drunk, you vibing to everything in the strip club, bro?
No.
Each person is
No,
different.
I think
Yeah,
all
alright.
this music is trash.
Yeah.
That's how I know when I'm in the shit. This is how I know when the shit is lit. And I think they'll realize this when I say it. I'll be like, yo, this shit's on. I gotta roll up to this shit. That's my one line. When some shit is hot and it's new, I'm rolling up to it. And once I roll up, bring that shit back.
So what's
Let me
the
hit
term?
shit again.
The term everything sound better in the club? Cause I can vouch for that. Like, I done heard some trash, but when you in the
It's
club
the
vibing
speakers.
out, you know it
It's the euphoria. In your words, so break it down. Why?
That's for the 90% of the people. I don't deal with them. They're doodle heads that don't know music. I'm a music business professional. So I can't compare myself to everybody saying something sounds good in the club. Everything don't sound good in the club.
You got
to me.
that pure A&R. Yeah,
It don't sound good in the
But
club
what
to
I'm
me.
saying is
I'll understand it and see, I get
No,
why
I
the kids is
understand
fucking
it
with it, but I'll
from
be like,
you.
I don't like it.
But I understand it from you. It's the setting, the vibe, the euphoria. Like how you was explaining, like, this
When I'm riding down
Yep,
California, I couldn't stand "Love Me" by Kendrick Lamar. Love
Shit.
me.
Hell yeah, that was my
Listen,
shit.
I hated the record, right? I'm in New York, I'm like, yo, I don't understand why niggas is liking this record. This shit is trash. I go to Malibu, I'm driving down to PCH, and Love Me comes on. I'm like, oh shit, I was wrong about this record.
Because you about to exit
the
away.
palm trees.
The palm trees.
You about to exit away.
The fucking PCH.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
looking at the water.
made
I'm
you vibe
pulling
out.
up on Nobu, and I say, yo, this record is fire.
Fire, bro. It's one of my favorite records of his too. It's
Record was fire.
OD. That's
but I missed it because it was dull and grungy in New York City.
You had to be in the environment
I
for
needed
it.
the vibe.
But sitting
Yeah.
down with both of y'all music lovers. So
Yeah.
I can't, y'all not the 90%ers. Just how y'all absorb music. So you saying you just need one time, that's for you.
Well,
For the
let me
most
just
part.
say, I done had moments that it only took one time. You know what I mean? And he put it into perspective though. It was from people that, besides Cole, because Cole, I'm telling you, I was down south and my mans put me on.
No, I
him.
believe you.
No, we
but,
know that.
You know, it's true. Like Jay-Z, he's already solidified. So when he come out with a song, yeah, we all
And it's
ears.
Pharrell
We
on
all
the beat.
ears. Yeah. Yeah.
You said
It was
that as
crazy.
soon as the beat come on,
It was crazy.
I'm like this. Oh, what Hov gonna do on this shit?
Word, and he killed that shit.
Who
yeah.
mixed it?
And you know what's crazy?
Level of, like,
That song?
talent, just-
Yeah, I ain't think all that time. I was
who
just
the fuck
seeing
is mixing this fucking
the final
record?
product. You know what I mean?
I don't know if this is the marketing for the song, but the urban legend was that song didn't exist. They was gonna roll out with the song. He had the parking lot pippin'.
They did roll out with Parking Lot People.
Yeah.
They went. I was at Def
With the
Jam.
mixtape and
They went
everything.
to LA
Yeah.
and they shot the video for Parking Lot Pimpin', and they shot a video for something else because Bink Dog did a Parking Lot Pimpin', and L'Oreal was managing him at the
right.
time, and L'Oreal flew out there to California.
I remember
and
that
it was
video.
supposed to be her first big record, and they shot a video for Parking
I
Lot
remember.
Pimpin' and everything, and they went with the other record.
Yeah, because when
That's
that,
the music business.
I was, where was I at? Was it Binghamton?
Oh,
And
shit,
then,
shout out Bennington.
yeah, I was out there, and not Funk Master Flex. And what's the dude? Fat Man Scoop was doing an event. He dropped that record. Nobody had heard
You
it.
talking about the pimping one or the Give It to Me?
Give it to
Give
me.
it to me.
Yeah.
And because, you know, in New York, we knew the lyrics already.
Yeah.
So we rapping the lyrics. Everybody was in awe. You could see. That's one of them records. It's
vibration
undeniable.
everybody talking
but like,
about, bro.
That's like you said, that's whole.
Undeniable.
Jay had a lot of records like that. That's what
It's
I'm saying.
undeniable.
Like,
Yeah, he can do it still. Word.
And people get mad at me, but you can't compare Hov and Drake and Nas. I gotta add the other people's names because they be on the gram like, well, what about Lil Wayne?
Yeah,
And
Lil
what about
Wayne.
so-and-so?
Nah,
Ice Cube?
nah.
Of course, Lil Wayne.
I give Nas the same
Of
respect,
course,
though. I'm not gonna
Nas.
lie. I
You know what I'm
give
saying?
Nas the same respect. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
When
Nas-
they put Lil Wayne up there, I respect Lil Wayne to
Nah,
the max.
Wayne's
He's a
Wayne's
fucking Martian.
Wayne's in
But I
my
feel
top
like
5. I'm not even
Nas
gonna
and
cap.
Jay-Z is like, you know, that's my cap right there. You can't really-
I'm putting Wayne up there with Nas and Jay-Z. I'm sorry.
Nah, he up there. He in the
I
circle.
fuck
Hell
with-
yeah.
I
He
But
just
you gotta
fucking
remember,
with Wayne.
as you've been in the
that.
business different. You lived multiple places, so
But
you're.
who put more movies in your head? Like Wayne, I don't think he give me the bars, but
do you mean
Jay-Z and
movies?
Nas, they creating. I see
You're
the
a
movie
different
in my
era.
head,
You're
bro.
different. Little
You're a different
Wayne.
era.
I see
Wayne
the
got
movie in
movies.
my head.
Start with
Wayne
straight
got
shots
movies
and
in
then
my-
pop bottles.
Yeah, no,
Flirt
that's
with the
bars.
hood rats.
That's bars. Is it a story?
Bro, nah,
Help me out.
Wayne,
Is
nah,
it a story,
Wayne.
though? Is it a story?
Nah, Wayne, yo, Wayne,
Go
listen.
DJ. That's my
Wayne.
yo.
That's one of my favorite shits.
Just remember-
Yo, Wayne got movies. Wayne got movies in motherfuckers' head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm saying I'm not taking none
for
from
the
the
East
man.
Coast.
He's
For
the
the
truth.
East Coast, Wayne to me is the most slept on rapper from East Coast people.
Awesome,
I
bro.
don't think East Coast people respect Lil Wayne like
Nah,
they should.
let's
Yeah,
just say
I
for
agree with
somebody from the time of when, you know, they were coming out with the slow chopped and screwed shit, like he came spitting. I mean, he came rapping that shit.
I mean, Wayne was on motherfucking Juvie shit on the hook. Or shit like Wayne Wayne been doing this.
Drop it like it's hot.
That's what I'm saying.
Drop it like
Wayne
it's hot.
been since 13 or some shit.
Wayne been doing this. That's why I be saying, like, I don't think that people give him his props because you can't deny his bars. You can't deny the motherfucker's lyrics. You can't deny what he's brought to the game with the skateboarding, with the different style, with the swag, everything.
The rock shit he was doing.
Rockstar shit.
The people he brung.
He was doing different shit before everybody else. So shout out to Lil Wayne. Wayne is definitely in my top 5.
Yeah, he up there. He up there.
You know what I'm saying? M is my number 6.
Who?
Because
M?
Eminem is my number 6
Eminem's
because
awesome too.
I just don't relate to all of M's music. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that, man. And
So Alphamel, what's the next plan with you and your team?
The album coming out soon, Alpha Mentality. I got a few power producers on that shit. You know what I mean?
Any features we need to look for?
Yeah, I got a few features on there. Up and coming artists though. Like shout out to Love After from Atlanta. He jumped on one of these tracks with Boy Wonder and he bodied that shit. You know what I mean? He flew in from Atlanta just for that. Yeah, man, I got some performances coming up. I don't want to say I'm gonna beat it until it's actually final.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So fictitiously, you rob a bank, right? And you got a budget.
All right.
Who you having
on the
record? Because it sounds like you're gonna have the locks the way you talking.
Nah. You see that?
He gonna have Griselda.
Bro. You gotta. I'm versatile out the ass, bro. Y'all gotta just
Hold
check
on.
me
Who you
out,
gonna
man.
have then? Part of my ignorance. Who you having?
Man, right now I'm gonna have to say.
You robbed the Brinks truck. Nobody caught you. It's game time.
Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna call up Neo. Cause I just wanna, I want this shit to feel good, bro. I want
that's ill.
Yo, when you hear Lottery, man, you know, go tune in on all platforms. You hear Speaker Banger, you hear them good vibrations. Like you hear I'm from the hood, you hear my story, but it still feel good, and that's what we need. Like we need that good music back. You know what I mean? So
yo, Neo, when you watch
Neo
this,
on the track. Hell yeah.
You might have to reach out.
Hit me up, man. I'll talk to you soon.
I don't think Neo's watched one of our shows since he's been on it.
Are you kidding me? Yo,
Skeet don't watch our shows. Skeet sees clips
listening
on the
to
gram.
Neo. The first time I heard Neo, if I'm correct, he came out like what, 05, some shit like that.
05.
Right? Yeah, I was in the box, bro. I heard him and the PD Crack shit.
That's the first time I heard him, the PD Crack
and that's
shit.
one of those songs that I was like, it was a one-time thing. I'm like, nah, this is one. I don't know who Neo is.
We didn't like the PD Crack.
I don't know who Neo is.
We didn't like the PD
Crack. Come on, bro.
I'm keeping it real. I was at Def Jam.
What?
That wasn't the record.
He made that shit fun, bro. Shout out to Peter.
That wasn't the record. The record was after I hooked him up with Stargate when he came with So Sick. That's what
So
made that
Sick.
Neo
It's
record
another
cool
one, yo.
because they didn't have to shoot a video for that Neo record. I think that was called Stay With Me. I think it was called that.
Stay With Me, yeah.
Stay With Me. They didn't have to shoot the video for Stay With Me, so they let Stay With Me rock the
They
club.
didn't even have a video?
I don't think so. If they
I was
did, they
like
shot it
before
late.
that.
What you mean, Stay With Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a video?
They did a video for it because they let
no.
Yeah,
because
So Sick. Come on, bro. That shit's
That's
a
classic.
classic.
they let Stay With
I'm
Me
still
just
sick.
rock the club. You know what I'm saying? But Neo is the melodic dude that I feel like that. I always tell people nowadays
yo.
when they're working, I'll be like, why don't y'all work with Neo? And Ray Daniels, I'm gonna end my shit right here. Ray Daniels, I was on his show and he said, yo, he felt like the Neo faded out because Neo did the same type of music and blah, blah, blah. I don't think that that's a factor. I think that our R&B music took a dive. So they weren't using the singers like they was once using them to be on hooks because that was once how you had to do to get on radio. So once that style of music took a dive, people like himself took a dive too, but his catalog is so strong. He's still touring, making money to this day.
And he's still writing for people and shit, so he good, man.
Definitely.
Shout out to him,
Any
bro.
last words, my man?
Man, yo, appreciate y'all for having me, yo. Be watching y'all for a minute. Happy to be here, man. It's Alphamel. Tune in all platforms, bro. I got mad music out. I got a lot of shit happening. And just stay tuned, bro. I promise y'all, you heard? Appreciate y'all, man.
BagFuel, like, share, comment, do all that fly shit.
Alphamel,
Boom.
174. That's Alpha MEL 174, man. You can shoot him again.
Represent the Bronx, you heard me?
Boogie Boogie.
BX, stand up. Holla.